Folkestone to the Victor Hugo terminal, and we parked up ready for our time to go to the Eurotunnel, and now the bike won't start and we've had to call out a breakdown service for it, which is really gutting at the minute, but we're going to see what they say.
Channel Tunnel today, bike's going brilliant, no problem at all. Switch the bike on, the bike wouldn't start, the battery is dead now, so it was not charging for some reason, so we've had to call recovery out. But if they can't start it, they're going to repatriate it back to our house. Then we got a choice then of whether we get a flight to Turkey and just leave the bike at home, or whether we try and get the bike going again. But I lost my heart with it a bit really, because you know, if that's happened now, what happens if someone else goes along, you know, something else happens when we're in Italy or in Greece or something like that, you know. I'm gutted after months of planning. Never mind if it's, that's just the way it is, isn't it? If we can't, you know.
And it might be something simple that they can get done, because it was going fine.
Right, we're walking now to get the bus after the bike had a breakdown at Channel Tunnel. So it went a couple hundred miles spot on with no bother at all, and then sadly it died at Channel Tunnel. So a man came out from SOS Motorcycle Collections and decided it wasn't repairable on the job. No local that would be able to do it for a few days for parts and everything. So he said, "On way to get the bike home." So the bike's in the shed. We had to get the bloody train home from London, which was three changes of train and negotiated London Underground with all our bags off the bloody bike. Got home at 10:30 at night. All Emma's family came out to wish us goodbye at 8 in the morning. And by 10:30 they had to come and pick us up from Gloucester, because the train was no connection for the train. So it wasn't been the best of starts. But we decided then, we decided not to wait round. We put the bike in the shed. We're going to get John Palmer to sort the bike out in a couple of months' time, just before we come back. We have to leave Turkey for 3 months anyway, so we're going to come back in 3 months' time, get the bike, and we're saying to see our family for a week or so, and then we're going to chunder off back over to mainland Europe on the bike. But this time, we're not taking 10-ton of luggage, are we, Em?
No, my angel.
We're going to be a bit more mercenary with the amount of luggage Emma takes.
A bikini, a sarong and a toothbrush, that's all we're going to take.
Yeah. Perhaps then it won't burn the rectifier out before we reach bloody Dover. So, but we're keeping smiling and we're on the way now. We've got an EasyJet flight. EasyJet flight was £200, right? No, sorry, £220 with our bags, right? And okay, that's to fly to Turkey. But the bus fare or train fare from Ashford to home was 170. A farcical. And the last train from Gloucester was cancelled anyway. We had to get a lift on. But it's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
And we're walking down to get there. And we're fully expecting a tsunami.
So,
and even if it does, we're going to keep smiling.
Right now we're heading to Chepstow bus station. So it's about a mile walk through and down to there. And then get to Bristol, darling, isn't it? And then catch a shuttle to the the airport from Bristol.
Yeah, we've given ourselves plenty of time, just rather than risk anything like that, any problems. Public transport's grim around here. There's never a taxi. A taxi would have been an arm and a leg to get to Bristol Airport, so if you could even get one.
Yeah.
But we're hoping that once you get to Bristol, it's a much better links there because it's a major city. And we should be in at the people at the Iggs'n'Morts have been absolutely fantastic. Gosun, the daughter, she's been so helpful for us. We were meant to take over apartment on the 1st of May, but she said no problem. Her mum would go there and get the apartment sorted for us, to have it 2 weeks early. We did think we might have to get to Fethiye and then get a hotel for 17 nights. Of course, you're going to pay an arm and a leg then to get a hotel. But now they've given us our apartment ready, and we get into our apartment tonight at, well, it should be about 10 o'clock, hopefully.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah. And then we're going to sort the Wi-Fi out. You can't get Wi-Fi in Turkey in your apartment unless you've got residency, which of course we can't get now. But the lady's been good enough to put the Wi-Fi there in her name, and then we'll pay her the money on top of the rent.
Yeah.
That's all been good.
Okay, so that's all for now, folks.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Goodbye. It's going to hopefully it's going to be a completely uneventful trip.
Give you an update later.
No problems at all.
Is that the number of the bus, is it? Relax.
See you. Well, I'm going to pay for that.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to leave you here then. I'll bring your stuff up.
Okay, baby, okay.
Okay, thank you.